That you saw was Lucas Henry Burton
Yes.
Hastings, right?
Nope, Burton.
Oh, Lucas, oh, that's right. The one generation down here. Lucas Henry Burton. Hastings was the other generation.
Lucas, it would be Lucas Hastings Burton.
And and he goes to school where?
At Northern Elementary in Butler.
In Butler, Northern Elementary. That's a good school, by the way. And now, where did you go to school?
Which time? I graduated from Pendleton County.
From Pendleton County. Did you remember Miss Thornton?
Yes, I loved her. She was
Well, her and I did our master's degree together. She rode with me down to Georgetown and to Eastern. Her name was Nordheim originally, Mrs. Nordheim, and she married a man down there from Pendleton County by the name of Thornton. I went to her funeral when she passed away, and she was a wonderful guidance counselor, and she was a guidance counselor at Erlanger Lloyd High School when I was there as an advanced government and history teacher. And we rode together with a couple other teachers down and worked on our master's degree. And I just, when you mentioned Pendleton County, I thought, I bet she might have known Linda.
She was my algebra and algebra 2 teacher, I think.
She was wonderful.
She was definitely my algebra 2 teacher. I don't know
Right.
I think I might have had algebra before.
Well, she was a wonderful lady.
She was.
And a real honor to be a part of her life. And now, Mom, how long have you and Eric been together?
I don't remember. It's been
Now,
so long.
are you like
No.
my wife June? You know what she says?
Will it will be 50 years.
Be 50
this
years
July.
this July. Well, now you know what my wife always says.
What's that?
I always say about her, she's the smartest move I ever made. Are you listening to this, hon? And Miss June Guyman Stephenson, you're the smartest move I ever made. And she says, well, you're the smartest move I ever made too, John, most of the time.
Depends on what day.
Yeah. Well, it's a pleasure for you to let us into your home.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
Well, we appreciate it. And I particularly do because we were on a long ride.
Yes, it is
Over
a
to,
long ride.
It is a long ride over to see if our friend Theo was still alive, and we found out he's not.
Oh, that's sad.
It was sad because when we lose our high school graduates, you know, it affects us.
Sure it does.
And but I talked with him on the phone a few times, and I know he knew the Lord, and that's to me is the most important thing, you know. Have Jesus in your heart.
Oh, yeah.
I always tell everybody, I said, it's really simple. I learned from 1956, I went to Billy Graham Crusade down in Louisville, Kentucky. And the thing I learned was it's the Holy Spirit's job to convict. It's God's job to judge. It's my job to love. And so that's where I come about all this singing and whistling I do. Because I figure it's my job to spread a little love.
And you do.
And I'm glad I got a chance to sing to my old buddy Derek. And because I'm telling you something, he was a lot of fun. Him and Richard Peoples, we had more time and more fun in school. Well, we never did anything really evil. It was just always we couldn't keep a straight face.
That's what he says all the
Yeah,
time.
we reminisces, and he always says that.
Yeah, it was a challenge.
Trouble for laughing in class and
That's right. It's just part of our.
Yeah.
When we walked into a class, like you said, I used to sing "Them Bones" and "16 Tons" and "Honeycomb." You probably don't remember that one. And but Jimmy Rogers, and of course some of Elvis's stuff. You know, it's just part of life.
yeah.
And they used to call me. My nickname in the manual was Oscar, because I played basketball. They carried me off the floor one time on their shoulders, and I really felt great about that because I scored 19 points. And we won the game by 2 points, 58-56 against Gallatin County.
Okay.
And I went to the locker room, got cleaned up, and went outside to hitchhike home. And it was pouring down rain. Mrs. Fisk picked me up, and I never will forget what she said to me. She said, "Now, Johnny, don't let this go to your head." And I said, "Mrs. Fisk, don't worry. I'm out here hitchhiking home in the rain." I don't think it's going to go to my head. Now, can we get Derek in here somewhere? Him and Larry are talking old times and probably cars. because those two were car people.
Yep.
The only thing I knew about a car was that I could get a ride in it hitchhiking.
That's right.
Larry, anything you want to say over here on the phone? Larry's a big farmer, big horse man.
Yes, yes.
He's still everywhere, practically everywhere he goes, his horse goes with him. His horse name's Connie. And my wife June's always kidding me. She says, when are you going to get a horse, John? I said, never. They're too much work. Well, I'll put this on pause for a minute here.
They're chatting.
Well, our neighbors do send garbage cans out, but
Their garbage is
their
all over
garbage
the
is
place.
all over the yard, and then but
Thank
they
God
do
they went-
manage to have a can sitting out there. And I don't know where that can comes from because it's the same trash always in the yard.
Well, now let me ask you a question.
All you gotta do is go buy the taxes. You're due the 14%. 3 years, you can foreclose.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, but the county will wait 6 years before they foreclose.
But you can go down in 3 years and say, hey, I wanna pay the taxes on the place.
Pay
It's
me,
mine.
pay me or else. We'll put it up for sale, it'll be sold at the courthouse step for taxes.
Well, that's Elmer's.
You'll get your money first. If it brings more than that, they, whatever owes on it, will get the rest.
Well-
Do the bidding part.
I'm sure you
I can do it.
I'm sure you two have solved all the problems in the world.
We solved some of it.
Maybe so.
Foundry.
Mine.
Yeah,
You
sure.
know where the old foundry was down on Richardson
Yeah,
Road down there?
yeah. Russell Gribble.
Yeah, where the front parking lot is up for taxes down there, and Tony Olinger, he wants the back end of it. And I said, well, why don't you go down and bid on it? He said, well, I don't want that parking lot. I thought, well, it's got city water on it, it's got city gas, and city tank, it's not condemned, it's still passing. I can put a trailer down here. So I go down, the first bid has to be $500. I bid $500. Ladies bid on it. Hey, it is $2,800 to get a water meter put in.
Yeah.
And it's already
And
there.
it's already there. And the gas meter, they'll put you a gas hook up there, and they'll put a meter on it whenever you got something to run it to. Well, I found this 1-bedroom trailer been repossessed, and I think it's 40-something feet long, and I thought, I'll just park it on that slab.
Heck yeah.
So I did, hooked the city water up to it, and hooked the gas up to it. Had to change a few things over because the trailer was for bottled gas. And had service run from the pole in there, and that was it. And I bought that 7-8 years ago. Taxes on it's only $80 a year.
So it's
Did you rent it out or sell?
Well, I go up there, I stay a lot of times in the summertime there.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and then I always leased that house I had over in Milford over there. It's right there on Little Miami, right it's about 4 houses out of Milford.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got 5 acres with it. And I leased it to a lady that I had it up for sale. And she come by and she said, lease it to me. Said, I'll try it for 1 year. I don't know if I want to buy it or I want to lease. And so she told me where she worked. She worked at the Chase Law School over in Newport, Campbell County.
Mm-hmm.
And
I can know that. I want to tell you the truth. One thing, my wife is the smartest move I ever made, and she would say to you, and John, you're the smartest move I ever made most of the time.
oh my gosh.
Come on out here in the light so I can get
Come to the
you.
meeting, at least we had a good time here.
No, I want you to come to the meeting and bring the missus. Bring you too if you want to. Absolutely. You can bring the whole family to the meeting.
a couple of camping spots right down next to the barn, so sometimes I'll tell you what, we run down the road. I got to take my horse trailer and hook it up, and that's nice sleep in the horse trailer. I got sleeping quarters.
Yeah.
The apartment in it, like.
Oh my, how wonderful. Who wrote this little saying?
My
I got a
mom.
3-bedroom house down there, so a few times.
This was written by your mom.
Make a camping
And it says, "Peace be with this house and all who dwell in it, and peace to all who enter here. May this home in the coming
So I just went ahead and put the subject.
be a place where Christ is pleased to dwell." Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. I love that.
So we run out quite often.
Are you gonna be able to turn around out there by my truck?
You know, I can get turned around. My hardest time getting turned around is turning around in here.
I thought so.
I have.
I'm really
And,
pleased.
I
Oh.
guess my brothers, they stayed around while I was in the service, but they probably stayed around, and you probably knew them better than you did me.
She didn't.
I really wasn't there that long. Now my
Yeah,
brother
I'll
is,
let you film a little
my
bit
brother
here.
is just like.
You don't have to touch
not
anything,
even
Okay.
younger than
except
me,
you can take a
so
picture.
Sure.
Sing another song.
They probably bumped around together or
Oh,
something.
I know they did.
Yeah.
I know they probably did because my brothers were always out to have fun.
Turn around to
Now,
John.
turn around here,
Well,
Larry.
John
I'm gonna
is,
sing.
West Union,
Yeah,
Ohio up there.
yeah. He moved up there?
Yeah, well, he married a girl from up there.
Yeah.
And they lived over at Sardis over there. They had a big farm over there and sold it. And then they moved to West Union where she was from, which is just across the river, really. And Willis now, he's down in Sailor Park on
By the river.
50 or
Yeah.
Yeah,
by the
50,
river.
yeah, by the river, yeah.
Huh.
He had that hardware. Him and another guy had the hardware store there at on Coleraine, Camp Worsted.
Uh-huh.
Hardware.
Uh-huh.
And he got tired of it. After about 20 years, he got tired. Well, he retired from the fire department.
Uh-huh.
Then he went into the hardware store and he got tired of that and he sold out to Kevin, his partner. Him and Kevin went together and bought an uncle out. Kevin's uncle.
Yeah.
And got the hardware store and they've done it for close to 20 years.
Now tell me something. What was your mom and dad's name? Your dad was
Oakley,
Oakley. And your mom?
Mary.
Because it hadn't been a month ago, I was laying in bed and I thought, I remember Larry's dad's name. I don't know if I told her or not, and I said, but I can't remember his mom's name for anything. They used to make her so mad. John would just do anything he
And
could to torment her.
And your dad and mom's names were
What?
what were they?
I don't remember.
Don't do
You're asking the wrong guy. Willie and Billy. No, Nelda and Porter.
Okay. Now,
My dad's name was Nelda.
Larry, if we were sitting at a restaurant eating their meal, he would be conniving some way, somehow, to get me to sing a song. And so, before I could get away from the restaurant, particularly at Golden Corral or someplace.
Mm-hmm.
So, before I leave here and head home with Miss June, I've got to sing one of my high school favorites, my Tennessee Ernie Ford. But it was written by a good old Kentucky boy from Muhlenberg County called Merle Travis. And it goes like this, because it sort of reminds me of you, Derek. And I want you to come to that February the 20th meeting at 11:30.
You're killing me.
February the 20th at the Log Cabin Inn.
Yeah.
And it goes like this. Some people say a man is made out of mud.
Yeah.
A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. A muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a bike that's strong. You load 16 tons. What did you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. San Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble was my middle name. I was raised in a canebrake by an old mama line. There ain't no honky-tonk woman make me walk the line except you, Miss June.
You had to put that in there. You're gonna get in trouble.
I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. If you see me coming, you better step aside. A lot of men didn't and a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, you old Democrat, nothing will.
You're crazy, John.
Donald Trump, praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. I'm in principle. love you. I love you and I love your family here.
Oh, good, I'll bring them all to lunch.
Bring them all down here to lunch. And bring this grandson. Bring him.
How about when you start walking?
I don't know.
Huh? Take care. Bye-bye now. Well, we better take off, Larry.
You're the
And-
driver.
Well, I gotta get Miss June's pot pie home to
You want
her.
me to turn that around for you?
No, I can do it. I can figure it out.
Yeah, I had a
We
couple
got a
people
tricky
say
driver.
that, and I had to get
Yeah.
the tractor out.
I'll be careful. Just
It's
remember,
raining, I don't wanna have to get on the tractor.
just remember, I put my Donald Trump hat on.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, get it on
Just
there.
remember, happy trails.
Oh my God. That's Roy Rogers now, come on.
Until we meet again. Happy trails to you.
You really
I'm
asked
glad
me to
old
sing.
Derek is my friend. February 20th, 11:30 a.m.
All right.
I see you all. Nice to meet you.
You take it easy.
God bless you.
Same here.
There
It's
you
good
go.
seeing you again, Derek.
Yeah, it
Good
really
seeing you
was.
too, babe.
Thank you.